Yeah, I was just driving and this dude walked out in front of me. Welcome back to Garage Matters. Now I'm going to show you how to install this dash cam on your vehicle so you can protect yourself. Come on over, let me show you how it's done. Alright, let's come over here, see which dash cam I decided to get. This is the one I decided to get. And the reason why I got this one is because it records in 4K. And I just wanted that extra clarity when it came to the video quality of this dash cam. So this is one of the main reasons why I decided to go with this one. And as far as wiring it up to the vehicle, this dash cam power adapter, apparently on newer vehicles, you can get an adapter. And what this is going to do is basically just tap into your rear view mirror power supply. And that's how we're going to tap power from the rear view mirror to power this dash cam. So let's go ahead and open up this box right here and see what all is included inside of this box right here. Alright, now with this box open, it looks like we have the power supply. This looks like it's going to connect into a cigarette lighter, but since we have this adapter to tap the power from the rear view mirror, I'm not going to need to use this. I'm just going to set this to the side. And let's see how this dash cam looks like. So considering that this is going to be pretty much a plug and play installation, it shouldn't take too long to go ahead and install this. All we really need to do is stick this to the window and hook up the power supply from here to this wire. Let's go ahead and get this wire open right here. Now this harness, we're basically just going to remove the old one out of the vehicle and then replace it with this one. This one does have a little wire that is going to tap the power from this harness. And all we're going to do is just hook up this USB right here, just like this. And then find the correct cable that's going to fit for this dash cam right here. So it looks like it's going to be a USB to a whatever that is, maybe USB-C, but let's see which one of these fit. And then it comes with 3, so let's see if, I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter really because they all look the same. Some of them are 90-degree angles, and that's what I'm going to use, the 90-degree angle one. Plug it in here, make sure it fits in here. No, this one right here. Okay. Alright, so it is the one that it appears like it's a USB-C. Alright, boom, perfect. And then this other end, just gonna go like this. And then we're just gonna tuck this underneath the rear view mirror cover. Let's go ahead and bring this to the vehicle and get this installed. It should be pretty quick. Now this part, you want to use a plastic trim tool removal. And this kit does come with it. And the easiest way to get this off right here is just to start from the bottom side right here. So we're just going to slip this right under here. And just kind of pry up on it ever so gently so we don't crack this plastic. And then I think we can tilt this mirror down to get a little more clearance. And this should just pop right on out. Okay, just like that. Alright, so we need to find the wiring harness up in here so we can disconnect it and then reconnect it to the new wiring harness. Now let's bring it in closer. I'm going to do my best to show you guys, but on this vehicle, it is going to be this wiring harness right here. And all you're going to do is just push the tab in from the top side and then pull it out, just like that. And then we're just going to put right in place of it our new wiring harness adapter. So this side, we're just gonna plug it in to where we pulled it out from, right in here. So we're just gonna plug it in there. And with that side plugged in, we're just gonna plug this part of the harness into here, right here. So let me see if I can do this one-handed. All right, so almost got it. All right, boom, one-handed. All right, so I think we are pretty much done. Let's turn the power on and see if this even powers on. So I'm gonna start the car up. All right, so we got power, 12 volts of power. Now, this seems like it's really simple now. 13 volts of power. So all we gotta do now is come back here and plug this in. Now I've removed the protecting covering from the back side of this camera right here. So let's go ahead and plug this power cord up from here onto this dash cam and see if it's gonna power on. Alright. Ooh, looks like we got some power. Alright. Well, let's see if this is going to work. Alright, so let's select English. Okay. Pulse power. All right, and I don't have my SD card in here, but that is what it looks like. So let me go ahead and get this mounted on where I think I want it to go, get everything put back together, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, so I kind of test fitted this dash cam right in the center. I want it to be right in the center of the vehicle. So I barely tacked it on there. That way, just in case I need to readjust it, I'll be able to readjust it before I firmly press it down onto the windshield. And then all this excess wiring, all I did was just tuck it back and underneath here. And this should just go right back up here just like this. And we're just gonna slowly push this back up like this. And everything should just snap right into place. Okay. All right, so this little wire, I'm just gonna push it in a little. All right, snapped back in place, and that is pretty much it. All right, and that is what it looks like on camera, and I'm not complaining at all. I think it's pretty good. I'll do a separate video of the actual footage that this camera can produce, because it does say it's recording at 4K at 30 frames per second. So I'll save that for my other review when I do a full review on this dash cam. But as far as wiring up this dash cam, it's a pretty clean install, and obviously you can mount this wherever you want on the windshield, but I just like it right in the center. I noticed when I kind of test fitted it right here and I placed it up higher, I was getting part of this trim piece in the camera recording, in the camera view, so I didn't like that. So I'll move it right in the center where there's nothing to obstruct the view of the camera. Now, this is so much better than running a wire down from up here and then back into the cigarette lighter. So overall, really clean install, and I don't have any issues so far with how this dash cam is installed. It looks pretty good, and you can't even tell it's really there from the outside. But now, whenever you're driving down the road and someone decides to pull out in front of you or run a red light, you're gonna have proof to protect yourselves from those drivers. Now, this dash cam power adapter, they make them for all makes and models, and all you gotta do is go on the internet and search for dash cam power adapter, and then just put your model in there you're making there, like Toyota, Lexus, Honda. This one is a Chevy, and it ran me probably about 30 bucks for this adapter. So really not bad at all for a clean install. It sure beats using this cigarette lighter adapter right here. Now, if I might have missed any steps that would have helped you guys out, make sure you leave them in the comments below. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. And remember, these are things you can do in your very own garage. Join us next time on Garage Matters, and hit that like and subscribe button.